Sunday schoolers. So last week we talked about Jesus' ascension. We know that he died, he was raised, and then he spent 40 days with his disciples. And then he gathered the disciples up and said, I'm leaving, but you hold tight, wait here in Jerusalem until the promise comes to you. And then Jesus was whisked away and was ascended into heaven on a cloud. That's kind of what this picture represents. So a few days later, the disciples were gathered around. They're still waiting. They're kind of in this limbo, and they hear this rushing wind come around them. And this tongue of fire, as the Bible said, was put on their head, and they were filled with the Holy Spirit, with God's promised gift. It's settled in their hearts. Now that they've finished their waiting, they could finally go out and live and love and teach and learn as Jesus did, like we talked about last week. There's a well-known verse from the book of Galatians, which is a letter that one of the disciples, or the apostles, Paul, wrote, and it talks about the fruit of the Spirit, and they are love, joy, peace, patience, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, and against those things there is no law. Why do we have laws? We have laws to protect ourselves and to protect others from greed, from selfishness, from hate, from envy, from sin, because those things cause hurt. But all those fruits of the Spirit, if you live in them and through them, they don't harm anybody. So that's why it says, against such things there is no law, because it can only give fruit, good and godly things. Today we're going to have another sing-along to a song called The Fruits of the Spirit, and you can go ahead and sing along at home as you get the hang of it. It's kind of a mouthful, so it'll be fun trying to practice this with each other. So let me strap on my guitar and we'll be ready to go. All right. Here we go. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Kind of a mouthful, isn't it? Let's try another fruit. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a raspberry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a raspberry. If you want to be a raspberry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the actual fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a dragon fruit. The fruit of the Spirit's not a dragon fruit. If you want to be a dragon fruit, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you want to be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be the fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. A fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. If you want to be a banana, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Go out and be the fruit of God's Holy Spirit. Amen.